Hey everyone, I'm Rather Incoherent, and today we're trying to stop a dark event with a real weird team. We're down to the dregs, our roster's stretched real tight, and what I've been doing is promoting all of my rookies. After I had like a good core of around 4 of each class, every rookie I got, all of them became Sapper or Combat Engineer. So today we have 3 squatty Combat Engineers and a squatty Sapper on our team, alongside the bonded 18 pair of Black Cat and Lunatic Supernova, our Spark Pioneer, who is basically a member of the A-Team himself, our best tech specialist, Big Money, and like half of this team is the best stuff we got, and the other half is literally the lowest of the low. I don't have weaker soldiers than them available anywhere in my roster. But honestly, I have enough faith in squatty explosive classes like Combat Engineers and Sappers that I think we're gonna be fine. The real question is, after this mission, are we gonna be fine? After we do this, when half of these people are tired, some of them get wounded, and another mission pops for the other dark event, will anyone be able to answer the call? And I think the answer is actually just a flat no. I think the other dark event gets through. But there's a chance we can do both, and I'm living for that dream. So let's try to make it happen.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised.
What?
Detonating charges are in.
What caused these guys to scatter? I was actually doing something on my other monitor. And apparently, even though we're concealed, they're scattering? What are our sit reps? This doesn't feel like a stealth insertion. There are 6 active. What was that? Okay, I guess I'm gonna move to the edge up here with Ashen Fortress. I might be overwatching everyone up here this turn. Because if they're active and we're stealth, I think they just sprint at us. I think they just know where we are unless Yellow Alert or Better AI fix that. I definitely can't get any further up with Ashen Fortress because of his increased detection range. I'll take a spot behind him with my tech specialist.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Black Cat can move to this corner and brace. It's got the best lines of sight we're gonna get. Lunatic Supernova would be good to flank with down here if I get half a chance, so I'm gonna move him here, I believe.
Heading out. Overwatch.
And I think that leaves us with the squatty gang. Alright, you lot. Where are you going? I don't want to pull during their turn because they're already active, so since I'm trying to avoid pulling, I think we're just moving up to here and overwatching. If they run on us, there's really nothing we can do. We didn't spawn in range of these guys to actually counterplay this. I think we're okay, but I don't know for sure that we are.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
I've got no idea how the AI is going to behave in this situation, because I don't even know why they're active. I wasn't looking at my screen. Why are they active? What the hell happens? Also, we're at Force Level 4 now. This is our first Viper of the campaign. I think they know where we're at. I'm going to be honest. I'm glad they're going in this order, though. It means that they probably aren't going to get too many shots at me, and they're just setting themselves up to die. Guys. I expected you to activate and shoot at me. This is just unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. Okay, so they're all dead. I don't know why they were active, but they have commit suicide by activating like that. Yeah, they're not gonna walk up after that. They're like, you know what, maybe don't move. It turns out they were all overwatched. My Spark has kinetic plating now, so that miss actually gave him 2 more armor. Very nice. Now, I could use a million different things here. Flamethrowers obviously work. But I think I can just move my Spark to here and downhill flamethrow all of them, except his flamethrower doesn't have limited charges. So, what's this looking like? I can't quite get it on the people near me, and I'd also prefer to use the blast canister. Can I ever get it on these people? Looks like a no. But I can get all 3 of these, and the Purifier won't be immune to it since it's the blast canister. So, knock them out. I guess that was an explosion, not a blast. The Purifier is down. Stun Lancer and Trooper are easily finished. I can explosive these guys and drop them a level, finish them off with shotguns. That's obviously fine. Like, let's be real, the world's my oyster here. I think taking a grenade here with Black Cat is the right thing to do. The Viper has the loot, so the grenade is safe. This doesn't mess with any of us, I don't think. I'm trying to get it to snap somewhere else. because hitting this wall, I'm a little bit worried about Crying Wolf and hitting Tornado. Well, if they fall, it'll be funny, and I don't love them anyway. They're all squatties. But yeah, I don't get that many options to throw grenades on my sniper effectively. I've got 2. This does serious work. 2 dead, Viper injured. Supernova can just move here behind the mech and take a flank shot on the trooper. Easy kill, 98%. Yeah, I don't know what the start of this mission's about. I'm deeply confused. Now, in terms of what I'm doing here, we've lost vision on the inside of this. I can make it to here, though, without catching on fire. That'll tell us where this Viper is again. Started to call them a sniper and then got very confused to what their actual name was. Could be a kill. Yeah, attack specialists don't need experience anyway. Amongst these rookies, I think Hidden Tornado and Hulking Cardinal are the only ones who have been on missions before. Hulking Cardinal is the one I think has the most experience. Should have checked that before the mission, but oh well. It's actually surprisingly hard to get down here without being on fire, because they default to this 1-tile drop. I think what I have to do is move Jetstream Samurai to block the ladder so they'll drop somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna move Crying Wolf to block the other tile to the ladder. Please jump off the side somewhere else, thank you. That was deeply frustrating, because routing would just make them go back to it for some reason. Drop here. Blue move around to this corner, in case somebody runs up. This should be the kill on Hidden Tornado. In fact, it's guaranteed because they're at 1 health. And because combat engineers actually have the aim to guarantee a shot at point blank.
Yeah, it's here.
I'm going to take Hulking Cardinal back a couple of steps. Just minimize the amount of fog that I'm pulling over the interim. Reload. Overwatch. Why do you have an action, Ashen Fortress? Didn't I just kill people with you? Oh, you got shot at, so it's a reflex action. And the blast canister is actually a blue move, not a yellow move. Go ahead and reload your gun. Alright, terrifying start, but it turned out to not matter at all. We might all be on fire, though. Now, the objective is this way. It's a bit of a castle. First thing first, I'm blue moving forward on Ashen Fortress. I need to just see if anyone's out here causing a problem for me, and if not, then we're going to be safe to make some further moves. What's the furthest anyone else is getting? Pretty damn far. I'm going to move Ashen Fortress to here. That is limited line of sight to the rest of the map. It's still pushing him forward. And it allows me to scout some of the tiles I might be pulling as I run everyone else. Ooh. Yeah, I want to go this way. But I can't make this location if I do that. And if I go this way, I pull fog. But that's the edge of the map, so we should be fine, honestly. It's the edge of the map right next to us, and we already killed the pod that spawned next to it. So, I mean, surely there's not another one.
Good to go.
Someone else heading there. Take cover on the spark, why not? This is a fine angle, honestly. But it's just a bit far back. Like, I know I can get a position up here braced in a couple of turns, and if there are enemies on the left side, I won't be able to shoot them. I'll just take the position here. I can put Supernova right behind her. Gonna catch up on Big Money, and Hidden Tornado's gonna have to do the same. That's everyone sprinting forward. Time to see where these reinforcements are actually targeting, and then we're just gonna try to ambush that location. Alright, no eyes, but we do know where the reinforcements are, and we can ambush that pretty effectively. But our first question, as always, what do we actually see? Because I'm sure we see something when we make this move. Oh my god, we don't. Overwatch then. We're gonna blue move as far forward as we can on Jetstream and Overwatch. Black Cat needs to be braced, so I'm just going to take her to this corner cover and brace, even though it's not an ideal position. It's a position where she can use Squad Sight. Lunatic Supernova is going to be back here because it has the best angles, it seems, on this drop at least.
Covering now.
I can get a shotgun to here. Can I get inside the second floor? I can, so I will. We're just trying to get people overwatching this. The current position only matters insofar as it relates to stopping this ambush from happening.
I guess that'll be okay.
I guess my tech specialist will be taking position on the inside, and Hidden Tornado is going to be catching up to the front so that we can have a rocket if we need it. Overwatch on these two, and let's see the reinforcement pod. If it's a double drop like it was a few missions ago, this could be very scary. This is a real pod. It's got a Purifier and Friends. It's got a mech. Hell yes. We need these mechs. I see 2 mechs. I think this is 2 pods. This is going to be real scary. This is going to get out of hand real fast. Okay, no, it's just 2 mechs in 1 pod. We're safe. It's just a single drop this time. I have no idea what was with that last one. There might have been a drop from the sit rep, and then at the exact same time, in the exact same place, a drop from the actual mission itself. I don't know. This Overwatch trap is going great, though. Like, dear lord, those were some good shots. We do appear to have attracted a little bit of attention from this Advent Priest and his friends, and now we're in a bit of a, you know, wacky position with lots going on. And the Advent Priest is casting stasis on probably Ashen Fortress. That's really what he should be targeting. He didn't. He targeted my Squatty Sapper. Oh no. How will I live? You know, I was thinking maybe it's just weird that they can use stasis during their turn. They're just like 100% actually active though, even though they weren't at the start of my turn. This mission just seems a little bit broken in some way. I'm not sure what happened here.
Taking hostile weapons fire.
We've got Advent here.
Alright, here's a squad that's actually scattering. Let's see if they just take their full turns afterwards. That's a pretty funny scatter, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, he's scattering, then shooting. I'm gonna check if Yellow Alert got an update and changed my config file real quick. Because that's my first thought, is that Yellow Alert's been updated. I'll do it after the mission, though. We're already here. Not a fan of taking multiple shots from enemies that weren't active last turn. Specifically, didn't set up my mods to do that. Unfortunately, I can't quite get to this full cover across the street and take more positions, so I'll just be using Lunatic Supernova to finish off the Stun Lancer. Only a 92, but I believe. Good shot. That makes things a little bit cleaner. I don't know if the stasis will end at the start of my turn or at the start of their turn. If it's the start of their turn, then Jetstream Sam might just be dead, but, you know, he's basically a rookie, it's fine. Now, what do I have eyes on up here? Got pretty good shots on the kind of snipers being completely crazy. Got a 94 here, 5-7, never killing, though. Well, let's see if a rocket has anything to say about never killing. That seems like it does have something to say. First, though, is this defensive line relevant? It doesn't seem like it would be. Alright, we're gonna chuck this rocket and see how it goes. Hopefully it gets the priest in kill range. And it'll probably also guarantee the shots on either of them. It looks like it did. Also, it might have killed someone off to the side there. I heard a body thump. But the big thing here is that we don't have to worry about this priest for next turn. Get him out of here.
You can't handle me.
We've got our Spark. There's a lot he can be doing. He might want to stay where he is, just for the benefit of Jetstream Sam. I kind of want to overdrive this turn. Overdrive, move here, shoot the Stun Lancer, shield dash something. What's my tech specialist doing? I should probably be paying attention to this riot mech. He does kind of need to die. I have upgraded combat protocols here. That deals a huge chunk of damage. So yeah, first things first, let's deal 7 damage to this riot mech. And that's only a blue move. It's incredibly helpful to our current situation. I'll take the 93 to finish him off. Attack Specialist finally doing something. It's like they're designed to counter that unit. With Hulking Cardinal, I might be able to get a good flamethrower from down here. And my Spark really can't deal with these troops very well on account of the fog that they have for some inexplicable reason. I can get a flamethrower on one of them, and it has very good odds of killing, and it's something to do. But when I came down here, I briefly had vision of a man off to the side, so I need to make sure flanks aren't allowed before I stay here. There's an Overwatch somewhere that I would pull with that move from a trooper. I mean, you're a combat engineer. He's a trooper. Just pull the Overwatch. What's he gonna do? Shoot you? Yeah, see, it's fine. Nothing happens. Now, I've got a 73 there. How many shotguns do I have left? Not many. Okay. In that case, I'll take the guaranteed kill on the Purifier. Well, actually, you also have the guaranteed kill on the Purifier, don't you? Yeah. So instead, I'm going to take the 73 here. The odds are pretty similar to killing with a flamethrower, but it's less likely to put fire where I need to be, and it's more likely to kill, I think, just by a little. Because the chance of getting no burning and 3 damage, I think, is higher than 27. Not really sure, didn't want to think too hard about it, just want to wrap up this turn. Which has been going quite nicely so far, in spite of the fact that everyone got yellow alert actions for some reason. Now, this guy here, terrified of him moving here, taking a flank shot on Hulking Cardinal. He is just a trooper. Hulking Cardinal's gonna be fine. What's a trooper gonna do? Shoot him, it'll be fine. But, by that same merit, I would kind of like my sapper to not just be in the open. So I have two options. I can overdrive and try to do as much work as possible, or I can stay in front of this character and try to keep him alive. The issue is that as much work as possible up here is like basically nothing. I actually don't think I have a single shot I can take from here. Whereas I think I can get in here and kill basically everyone. So I'm probably going to be overdriving my Spark this turn. My Sapper can just be in danger. I don't love him. He'll probably live.
I believe this.
Well, that's not good.
Gamma. Fallen created a
That's not good at all.
just what we needed. This is the shot we've been waiting for. Take that thing down before it has a chance to run.
Bradford, this is not the shot we've been waiting for. Things are not going right. Please don't lie to me. Okay, I've got my normal 2 moves now, so it's time to overdrive because I've used my reflex action. And I think first thing, I have Ruler Rework installed. It will only get its Ruler action if we interact with it. If we're moving and doing other stuff, it's just not going to do anything. It basically works the same way as the better Advent's Primes do. Because the base Ruler rules are just, in my opinion, asinine and not fun to engage with, and not hard in a fair way either. Anyway, enough of that. The Purifier can't get in range of anyone but the mech, so it hardly matters. Does my Shield Bash just kill this guy anyway? 67, guaranteed to kill. I'll take it. We have 3 actions here. We're hoping to kill at least 2 of these soldiers, which will make things much more manageable for us.
Terminated.
Alright, look, I got questions. I got questions about mods this mission. Anyway, let's get back to this nightmare where nothing works and all of my mods don't do their job right. Stasis ended, now I can just get shot. I guess he wasn't in line of sight then, because I don't know why they took the 19%. You have range? No, you don't. Well, that was confusing. Please hit the Sapper, at least then I'll feel like he deserved it.
I don't feel so good.
Okay. Sure. Fine. Oh, you guys can get up here? I didn't even think about this. Well, it's fine. Big Money's able to take a shot or 2. This mission's just been a train wreck. I probably would have been thinking better and more clearly if Yellow Alert wasn't for some reason on. I'm reasonably sure it just received an update and that's what's happening. Everyone's alive though, we've only taken wounds so far. It'll make our fatigue spiral worse, but we're fine. Are you kidding? So let me get this right. I attacked somebody else, and the Viper King killed my overdrive by freezing me that turn, and then I skipped my next turn too. It's cost me 4 actions when I haven't interacted with it. Okay. I need Jetstream Sam out of line of sight of everyone. I'm gonna drop him off this corner and shoot this Advent Trooper. Get him out.
There you go.
There should be another trooper down here somewhere, right? Oh no, it climbed up. That's what it did. You should have a rocket. You do. All I can really do with it, though, is shoot this guy. Probably a better use for it somewhere down the line. I'm going to move big money over here and reload his gun so that he can start flanking around next turn, but I don't want him in line of sight at 4 health. My sniper has eyes on the stun lancer, don't care about that. Viper King, we'll do that later. Trooper there, Purifier here. The Purifier's just not in range. I think we're firing at the enemy sniper. 10% chance to miss. I would like this to hit very much. Okay. Cleans up the map a good bit. No one else is taking that shot. Now, if you can get back up top this turn, you cannot. You're like 1 tile away from actually seeing this guy. It sucks. We'll take the position on the ladder, I guess. And I could overwatch, but reloading is probably better. Hulking Cardinal can get to here and kill the trooper, which would probably give the Viper King at least 1 action for some reason, but I guess it's what we're doing. Oh, you know what it is? Maybe it responds to all offensive actions and just not the ones against it like I thought it did. Let's see. Does it get an action when I do this?
There you go.
Yes! Okay. So the mod is working, it's just not doing what I thought it did. Sorry about that, Hulking Cardinal.
The armor held.
You'll probably be fine for another turn. So, I want to see if I can find a mod that changes roll reactions to only be when they get shot and not when anyone gets shot. But it's good to know what's happening there. It's actually internally consistent now. I want to break line of sight with the roar and then shoot the stun lancer. What I'm going to do here, I think, is move to this position, toss my defensive mine forward in case the Purifier comes towards us, and then just run to the spark.
I'm trusting you here.
I just need him further over so that he has actual relevant lines of sight with his flamethrower. Not flamethrower, rocket launcher. And instead of going to the spark, I'm going to pull back to here because the spark's about to move. You know, if he gets his next turn. Nice. That went exactly where I thought it would. He might light Crying Wolf on fire, or he might light Ashen Fortress on fire. You idiot. Good job. Okay. So, do you take more damage at the start of the round? No, it looks like you're still the same amount for some reason. I'm okay with rulers working the way they do now if it has to be like that and I can't find a different mod. It just really messed me up having misunderstood the way they do work. Now my sniper probably has line of sight on this Purifier and solves that problem without the Viper knowing about it. So, there goes one of my issues. Now we just need to deal with the Viper King. I mean, we want to shred its armor. We only have the ability to do that with explosives, though. So, we won't be shredding its armor this turn. Alright, just animating very strangely.
No armor penetration.
What happened? Okay, I'm over here. There's the punch. I'm not sure what the first bit of damage was, because I hit twice. It said 3 armor 1 and then 4 armor 1. Wait, I think I actually do know what that was. I have Counter-Strike. Anytime something happens right next to me, I get a half damage strike. So it showed my Counter-Strike to this thing moving before it even moved. I'm gonna move down to this full cover and just toss a grenade on the Viper. We need to start getting through this armor. I should have tossed a mine on him first. Oh well.
Grenade.
Do your worst. What are you gonna do? Kill Hulking Cardinal? He's a squatty combat engineer. They're a dime a dozen.
Combat damage sustained.
Excuse me? What did he even do? He's not animating anymore. I'm guessing you just shot him. It's fine. I'll take this position. I won't Jetstream Samurai somewhere he can potentially help, but like, let's be honest, I just don't want him to die. So I'll move him to here, but he's probably not coming up. Speaking of, where is my tech specialist? You're at 4 health, you can die in 1 hit, but you also probably need to come up to repair the spark if this shit keeps happening. Combat Engineer needs to be moving forward as well. You're at full health, are you? Yeah, you are. So you can just take full cover and be content with that. Lunatic Supernova. It could get a flank if I moved up here. Is there a ladder down here anywhere? There is. I'd rather not be on fire though, so I can take Adrenaline Rush and just reposition super hard. I may as well use this ability. It's kind of funny that I've never used it till now, despite having medics on most of my missions. Oh, it's a non-movement action. I'm an idiot. I'll Overwatch, I guess. I could also give Teamwork to Black Cat. Let's see if there's any use to that. No, absolutely not. Yeah, I guess I just Overwatch. Extra move available. Oh, I have your whole turn left. How do I have your whole turn left? What's happening? No, I don't have your whole turn left. I have an extra move from Breakthrough, and then he shot me, which gave me a reflex action, I think is what's happening. Yeah, I can't do anything. These are all just move-only actions. I'm gonna move back to Crying Wolf here, just to make it a little bit harder to flank, and that's it for me. He's over there now. He just doesn't feel like using animations anymore. Did he do anything? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like he just moved. I'm gonna save and reload. Okay, we're back. Hopefully he animates now. I should mention, I forgot to mention it at the start, I don't know exactly what changes it makes because I've forgotten. I also have Rulers Revised installed. It makes all of the rulers generally a little bit more threatening, but I can't quite recall what the differences are. I'm gonna hop out of this wall here. I would like to get in full cover here as well if possible, but there we go. Found some full cover. And we're still just in the business of throwing grenades and making it so that this guy doesn't have any armor. I'm expecting him to get away, and a heads up, I have Rulers Regenerate installed. He'll get half of his armor and I think 20% of his health back when he comes back next time instead of just showing up with the exact same stats. Alright, scary. That's a flank shot on him. Everyone else is safe. So Ashen Fortress, come body block. I am going to come here.
Absolutely.
I am going to toss a defensive mine. I thought I could get it further than this. I'm just a goof. I just realized I want this thing on fire because it takes the burning damage every time it moves. But I think I still want to get it shredded first, and this guy's going to be out of range after this on account of the serpent moving away from him. So, Hulking Cardinal, take your grenade. Let's see what he does. Probably attack somebody. Oh, he's burning. I don't even need to use the flamethrower now. Good job, grenades. Hulking Cardinal's grabbed again.
Took some damage here.
I think I have to take an 85 to just get it off of him. Black Cat might have better odds than that if she even has eyes. Her gun's empty, and for some inexplicable reason she doesn't have a reloader this time. I can reload and then use Teamwork here, but I also want to run forward and heal immediately. Can you disorient these guys? I've just been assuming you can't, but that's chosen. Immune to mental attacks, probably can't be disoriented then. I need to heal Hulking Cardinal to keep him from dying. So this is going to be the shot. Dodged raised. Very impressive that he can dodge while strangling. Oh, you get your action immediately. Can you just shoot the person you were strangling? Because that seems very unfair. You can just freeze the 3 of them. Still not fun. Since we're just getting flanked this turn, and I've accepted that a long time ago, we can heal Hulking Cardinal. Medkits have a 2-tile range. Just heal right over the Viper King. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, that breaks the thaw. Neat. I had no idea. I'm not sure I actually want you two involved. I'm gonna move to here and hunker on Jetstream. That way he can maybe get involved and throw a defensive mine next turn. There might be a lot of defensive mines hitting this guy next turn. I don't believe I'll be in vision next turn. I think it's just continually moving away from me, so I'm gonna move and reload. And same basis of my previous movement, I'm moving big money up and hunkering him. He'll probably be fine. Alright, Viper King, let's see it. Oh, Hulking Cardinal still has his actions? I thought I shot with him. Well, someone's getting flanked no matter what, so moving doesn't help. Shooting him gives him an action, so I just overwatch on top of him. Let's see the shot. So do rulers only get reactions? Do they not have their own turns? I'm actually not sure anymore. I thought they had their own turns in addition to reactions, but he's not doing anything on his turn consistently. Which might mean that I need to think more about how the ruler overhaul is going to work. But for now, I'm going to worry about that between episodes and sort out the crisis that is having to fight the Viper King. I can drop a defensive mine on top of him. I can drop a defensive mine on top of him. We're right next to him. It's close enough to the same. And then I can move over here.
I'm gone.
You really don't want to be here, Mr. Medic.
Waiting around.
Jetstream Sam, get in there. This is going to be a bit of a fucking clown show in a second. Continue setting up the fireworks display. If he gets actions to anything affecting him, but not to this, it sort of makes it real obvious what I need to do. This is fine, don't worry. Nothing weird happening here. No, this isn't aggressive. It's only aggressive if you move.
Sure thing.
Got line of sight, got 100%. Probably my highest damage single shot. I could also just do nothing. And wait till next turn when these people aren't frozen. I mean, if he does... I want to see, does he have actions of his own? Is he just going to stay there and do absolutely nothing? Yes! Crazy. Do you happen to have another mine? No, you've already used yours. Well, take the sniper shot. It's time to try to kill this man. This is going to deal a lot of damage once it moves. It does have to move. Oh god, what if it grabs somebody and doesn't move? Oh, it's summoning the gate. That's actually what we want to see. Because that means it's going to trigger all of these mines without hitting us again.
It's trying to make a break for it. Take it out before it gets away.
Look, Bradford, that was never happening. It can literally run away during my turn at like 46 health. We're just maximizing the damage we get to do. I think the highest damage we've got is just going to be a shotgun blast, but we don't know that they'll hit. If I move to here, the furthest explosion goes to here, so I can walk right here, get a higher accuracy shotgun shot. 98. Do your best, Crying Wolf. Crit for 7. 3 mines go off for a huge chunk of damage. Excuse me? Okay, we hit him. I guess. Maybe. Or we're just doing fireworks for funsies. I'm not too sure. What a confusing mission. Something has gone wrong somewhere. I think that might be how rulers normally work. If it is, you'll know, because there'll be little black boxes all over here. Also, there are still enemies? Maybe this hasn't updated yet. There are a couple missions that work like that.
I'm on it.
But for now, I'm going to take it real cautiously and just have everyone overwatch and move together.
Heading out.
Target before the charges.
Yeah, that was all. The enemies were good. What I'm really confused about is all those enemies that got yellow alert actions, or seemed like they got yellow alert actions, and that pod that actually deployed immediately. Like, I'm not really too sure what happened at the start of this mission, because something went wrong. It's not related to the sit reps or anything like that. If anything, the sit reps should have made it even less likely, because they're all for increasing our ability to stealth. Oh, we should probably send our techs back to do this on account of hack rules.
Secure. Move on the target before the charge is dead.
We're gonna use failsafe, hack the chest. Let's see what's inside. So there's a 30% chance that Insight is failed, but we would have passed priority data, which is a pretty big margin. And also, delaying these dark events means that we have more time to counter them, I feel like. And that helps tremendously with our fatigue spiral that I feel like we're in. Alright, good. That is great. Also, I think it was just short of passing Insight if I had picked the other one. Didn't kill the Viper King, but killed everyone else. Took 3 wounds, still excellent. Crying Wolf just landing every shot he took. 28 damage, but only 2 kills. Jetstream Sam, you know, he also landed all his shots, but didn't look quite as impressive on his end. Black Cat getting MVP just for landing all of her shots and dealing a load of damage. Lunatic Supernova having the best performance a medic has had so far, landing all their shots, getting 3 kills and 17 damage. One of the worst performances from Ashen Fortress on account of spending the entire mission frozen. Big Money actually did something this time, sorting out that mech problem in the opening ambush, or drop pod rather. Hidden Tornado dealt a lot of damage, landed all their shots, did really, really well. And Hulking Cardinal was just here to get mangled by the Viper King. They did nothing else. Anyway, let's get out of here. That was good work against the Viper King, though. I'm very happy about that. It'll come back missing a lot of health and armor compared to what it had this time, and that's just good news for us.
Even now, the Folly's little experiment.
Jetstream Samurai out for 25 days, Big Money out for 13. 13's not bad at all. 25 is kind of a lot. Crying Wolf, Black Cat, and Supernova getting promotions. These two are actually pretty big. They're A-Team Lieutenants now, getting more of those. Got a laser sight and a lyrium core, lightweight frame, reflex sight. Haven't seen this before. Very cool. We got the mech wreck. We can make another Pioneer, and that will also help with our problem. As well as increasing our range on the Chem Thrower by 2 tiles. I think we already had this one, so really 1 tile. Auto reload 1 ammo per turn to a maximum of 4. Does that mean that it can do this 4 times, or that it can load up to 4 bullets? Either one's kind of weird. I'm assuming it's the first one, though. Anyway, very happy about these mech wrecks. Let's get on with it. We've also got some new autopsies available, not super important. Delaying the dark event, getting some intel, that's all very, very good. Lunatic Supernova, getting their promotion. What do we do at Lieutenants on medics? So we can get this incredibly specific perk, 20% crit chance and damage on a crit with your primary weapon against organic targets that you've autopsied. That's very specific. We're not doing that many organic autopsies for a while, and really applied knowledge just isn't worth it for us. Overcharged capacitors is pretty cool. Missed shots with the arc thrower still disorient the target, and if you hit them, they'll be disoriented after the stun wears off. That's cool, but honestly, at this point in the campaign, point and click disorient just isn't as valuable as it is earlier. We have plenty of flashbangs, we have other soldiers with other disorients that are better than the arc thrower. Sentinel lets you take 2 Overwatch shots. It's not great, but especially on the A-Team medic, where eventually I plan on buying this and maybe putting an aim PCS or something on him, he'll have enough aim where Sentinel really does start to do work, so it's what I'll be taking, especially for Lunatic Supernova. Coming over to Black Cat, all 3 of these perks are very good. Raptor's perch gives you an action point back after you shoot someone at a lower elevation. Quick Hands automatically braces you if you sprint. And now you can use snapshots, which only cost 1 action, but can't get precision targeting bonuses. That's the scaling passive with brace. And they also can't critically hit. And Ghost gives you +2 mobility, and when you shoot somebody that can't see you, if it kills them, you don't lose line of sight, or you don't lose concealment, rather. You need to break line of sight and use squad sight to get that to happen most of the time. All of these are very good. Eventually, I will get all of these, but for now, it's a toss-up between Quick Hands and Raptor's Perch for me. And while Raptor's Perch is the most impressive of these perks, I'm not picking it first, because without Quick Hands, it doesn't really do very much. You spend 2 actions to shoot your sniper rifle, get an action back, and you can't shoot your rifle with that, so what was the point? Once you have Quick Hands, though, you'll be able to fire a snapshot afterwards, and that'll be really valuable. For now, though, we need Quick Hands to make that work, and I think they're both individually more important than Ghost, so Quick Hands it is. Our lieutenants are increasing in number. It's nice to see. We're finally climbing out of the sergeants. Hulking Cardinal making it up to Corporal, or Sergeant, actually. Point and click demolition, always love to see it. Hidden Tornado can finally start using smoke screens. Apparently Hulking Cardinal could have used them that mission, I just didn't know and didn't bother. And Crying Wolf is also going to be picking up smoke screen. Our barracks doesn't look too hot right now. We've got the Pioneer. We don't have much else. Everyone's gone forever, it feels like. It's a bit rough.
Just give the word and I'll get
Going over to the Proving Ground, we have 6 days until we can start the mech. And I'm just going to queue that now. We want another one.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
In 11 days, we get our mech. And in 3 days, we get mag weapons. That's actually probably way more important. We're at 39 intel. Can't make contact with the region yet, so we're just going to be heading over to keep working on resistance contacts. And let's see how long it takes for the next mission to hit. Our mag weapon's going to finish? That's fine. That's fine. Where's it at? I'm surprised this doesn't tell me what the region name is. I'm guessing this is called West Africa. Yeah. And we can keep scanning and finish mag weapons. That is amazing. Let's go look at our new research options.
These magnetic-based weapons are...
So, we can make a lot of new things. We can upgrade our Reaper weapons, our bullpups, our auto pistols, our basic rifles, the Shadowkeeper, our shorties for our Marines. We can upgrade... I'm not sure what the point of an improvised mag rifle is. I'll find out in a second. And we can also start working towards new things. We have a bunch of new items to be able to build. We have resistance comms construction, which we're going to be passing up on that breakthrough. We can instantly autopsy a sectoid, we may as well. We got a rail pistol for free, we got a mag rifle for free, well, an improvised one. We'll take our instant sectoid autopsy, we may as well. We can make mine shields now, but except for psionic storm missions, I'm not sure we care about those too much. Stun Lancer autopsy basically just gets us melee weapons for our assaults and Templars. Those really haven't fallen off yet, so I don't know that I care about prioritizing this right now. Purifiers get us Gauntlet Mark II, which is actually pretty sick. So it looks like Gauss weapons is what you need for all of the more advanced stuff, the cannons, the sniper rifles, the shotguns. And to do this, we'll need to do the Advent Mech Breakdown. So it looks like Advent Mech Breakdown is what we're going to be going for. It'll unlock the blue screen rounds protocol, which is very nice to see. And I feel like these upgrade PCS options are new to mods and not something that was in the base game. It also gets us our upgraded Gremlins, which will be nice. So I think our research path from here is Advent Mech Breakdown to unlock Gauss, then we do Gauss, then we do Plated Armor, then we do Psionics. And hopefully by the time Psionics finishes, we'll actually have the money and a room on the Avenger to make the Psi Labs immediately. For now, though, we're going to keep working our way towards better weapons with the Mech Breakdown. And it turns out that it's really good that we have one extra Mech Corpse because we needed it for the Mech Breakdown. So if we didn't have that Mech Corpse, the second one I mean from that mission, we wouldn't have been able to make a Pioneer. That's really good.
Start training someone else.
I had plans involving Covert Ops this time. I wanted to do Hunt the Chosen, but that is like a far-fetched dream that's not even close to happening. I want to do Recon Offsite Facility, but again, I'm going to wait a little bit longer, at least towards the middle of the month when people start getting back to do that, because we're just not able to do it at the moment. New assault mission, this is going to be the first half of the other Dark Event counter, right? Yeah, delay Dark Event. And we want to delay this one really badly. Undying Loyalty is a problem. We do have Exalt popping in. I don't know if comms jamming affects the Exalt drop. If it does, we're going to be able to run up to it and drop landmines directly on top of them and they're going to die real easily. If it doesn't, then comms jamming barely matters, but it might make Exalt a lot easier to deal with. We're definitely doing this. How much time do we have to think about the mission? 21 hours.
Setting course for...
I think we might be able to field a squad now. I'm not really sure. God, it's rough. Look at this. No one's actually ready. Everyone is still tired. Bitter Flare is one of the only people at full will. But I don't want to send 2 medics. And if I'm sending people who are tired anyway, I really need to send Black Cat and her bond partner Supernova. This is a difficult mission with Exalt. I can't just hire rookies and throw them at this. I'm going to take a break, mess with the mod settings I do like need adjusting after seeing Rulers in action for the first time. See if Yellow Alert got adjusted, and if it did, fix Yellow Alert. Do all that housekeeping. Check my notes if I'm forgetting anything. But I don't actually know that we can go on this mission. I think we can. They are technically ready. But, like, these are not great will numbers to have. We're going to push them all into tired. They're going to be gone for a while. They should be back by next month, and we're through the hardest part of the month. So, maybe? It remains to be seen. Anyway, I'm going to take that break. I'll get back to you in a moment. Alright, I've taken a break, checked out my mod problems. I am going to keep my ruler reaction mod the way it is. I'm fine with it triggering on any offensive action they can see. That's completely fine by me, and the reason that's okay is because they do not get their own turns. They used to do that when they first launched, but when War of the Chosen was added to the game, rulers lost their own turns. Apparently that's sort of iffy. Sometimes they still get actions, but usually they don't, and people aren't quite sure what triggers them to have their own turn, but they usually do not have one. Next up, Yellow Alert did get updated. I was right. It was updated on June 22nd, and I haven't played since then. I pre-recorded a lot of episodes, I think that day or the day before, so that checks out. It changed it so that Yellow Alert was back on. That's why everyone immediately shot me after they got their scampers, because Yellow Alert was on in full effect. It actually did not go nearly as badly as I would have expected it to, considering I didn't realize I was playing with Yellow Alert enabled. And lastly, why did that pod start activated? Well, that one I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. There's no mod I know of in the entire game that should cause that. It's definitely some sort of weird conflict or bug somewhere. But we've seen it once in 13 missions so far. Hopefully we won't see it again, and if we do, I'm willing to relaunch a mission should it actually be super impactful. Now, back to this. Do I think I can launch this mission? I mean, I want to believe I can. I have a lot of people getting back in 3 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 covert ops finish in 3 days. And then I've got this covert action that's going to finish in 3 days. So I've got 10 people coming back soon. 5, 5, and 6. So in the next 6 days, I'll have 13 people join back on. I do have to put on my field medic and marksman pair again. They're gonna get tired. It doesn't feel very good to have a medic who needs experience and is at full will not coming on this mission. I would very much like to bring Bitter Flare, but the counterpoint to that is Bitter Flare is not very good. She's a squatty medic, so even though she has 54 will and I want to bring her because of that, I just need a better team. Next, in terms of who's available, Filthy Glass is our only assault, so he gets to come. Actually, it turns out I have a second marksman available too, also low on will. So I'm going to send, instead of Black Cat, Blind Alpha, and instead of Lunatic Supernova, Bitter Flare, who I have to scroll down quite a ways to get to. She's very low ranked. That lowers the power of the squad a good deal, but it also keeps those soldiers healing and is a little bit more efficient. This is, like, Exalt is scary, but I'm not too afraid of this mission. Now, where it starts to get awkward, I guess we're sending Mirrorface because he's a Marine who is available. I guess we're gonna send a combat engineer, a sapper, and a redundancy. I'll be sending these corporals simply because they matter less. I don't care when they get tired compared to my lieutenants and sergeants. So this is the awkward part where we pick a sergeant who's either a combat engineer or a sapper. Either way, I quite like them and send them on this mission. Hidden Will has more current will, but also more will to recover right now, so I think it's better to send Napalm Blizzard and try to let Hidden Cube keep healing. My overall numbers of both classes are the same. I bottom out on whichever one I send. I think that combat engineers are a little bit better at guaranteed damage, and weaker squads need more guaranteed damage, so I'll be taking combat engineers this time. Alright, the squad is fully kitted out. I've only got one flashbang. That's just unfortunate. I don't want to buy more, so we're sticking with the one. I'm not quite sure where all the others are, but there's a lot of infiltration going on at the moment. I'm sure they're in sensible places. I'm going to build one more flashbang. I probably should have read individually built items. I think there was a tutorial saying that weapons and armor are individually built now. Oh shit, I should think about building some weapons, shouldn't I? Since I can do that now and I wasn't previously able to. Yeah, I unlocked a weapon stack, maybe consider using it. Even better than building weapons, like what if we just equip the ones we got? Oh, I thought we had an improvised one. It gave me a gun that I'm not allowed to use. Well, I might complete this between videos. Apparently it's 7 missions, but at the same time, I don't think it'll be that hard. I don't know if I'll make content out of doing it, whatever it is. But apparently I'm not allowed to use that assault rifle. I'm guessing then the same restriction is true on the pistol, Next time I'll think about building weapons. I might or might not complete Blast from the Past off screen. That's deeply frustrating. The campaign's like, hey, could you go play a mini game real quick? If I knew how to edit my save so that it just said I had completed that, I would. That's nonsense. Anyway, I'd rather go here. Today's had a lot of mod problems. This is the funniest problem we've encountered. Next time I'll see you with this squad, probably slightly better armed with some newer weapons. Get some better assault rifles and pistols up in here. I hope you're enjoying the series in spite of kerfluffles like this. I'll see you in the next one.